Okay. I can't wait anymore. Reaper in the house. What's up, homie? Guys, this is not how I want to start my first stream of 2024, but hey, here we are. And like Reaper said, iRacing. Yo, man, the GT2 class is going to be something crazy, especially with the Nordschleifer. Everybody knows that for ACC, right? So, here we are. Reaper is one of our livery guys. ACC team captain. Sorry if the volume of the cars is a little loud here. Yo, Trango in the house. What's up, guys? Yeah, man, I just popped this in, and honestly, the reason why I'm streaming right now is because I got a message from Streamlabs saying that if I don't stream or do something with my account in 7 days, it'll be deactivated and I'll lose everything. So I said, okay. So guys, we're not going to be long tonight. I just want to just get in here real quick, get a stream going, and kick off 2024 the right way with no ring light and a real dark scenery behind me and really unprofessional. So that's how we're rocking. The reason why is because we've got a flooded basement. Thought my PC, my rig, everything was ruined. A lot of stuff that got ruined, but we saved a lot of stuff miraculously, thank God. So we're going through it. It's great to see everybody here. Whether you watch this back, Trango and Reaper that are here live. My cousin's probably going to want to see this, Bugs. This is something good for me too, guys, because I haven't streamed in so long, right? So, as you can see, Trango, one of our livery makers for ACC. Awesome work that he does. Our team, ACC team captain, one of them, we have Speak and Milan. And Milan makes our team liveries. These are the 2024 ski liveries. The two-tone, and we have the different colors, the green, the red, the purple, the, all our team colors. So really, shout out to Milan. Super awesome. And shout out to our iRacing team, those members, for kind of getting me up to speed a little bit, because it is a little confusing. All right, so little trick of the trade here from an experienced iRacer. You hit the space bar, and well, you can't be on the wrong monitor, but you hit the space bar, okay, and that's how you get rid of some of the stuff, right? But iRacing has some cool things, man. Like some of these camera views, right? So like left suspension, things like that. This is cool. I think it's a camera. Yeah, it's a camera. So one of the things that I noticed, and I mean, people complain about the graphics in iRacing, right? Like some people complain about the graphics. The graphics are good. Okay, the graphics are good. Okay, are they as good as ACC? No. Okay. They're not as good as ACC with certain things. Okay, with certain things. But with certain things, they are actually. So some of the things that I noticed that are really prevalent, that you'll notice right away from the difference between ACC and iRacing, is they don't give you a lot of information. Like look at here, guys. Like, this is the information if you don't have overlays. I got rid of my virtual rear view mirror, okay? But one of the things that I noticed right away is the tire wear. Not so much how it wears, because if you look at these boxes to the right here, it'll give you your PSIs, but this is fixed setups, basically what I'm involved with right now. You don't have to worry about tire pressure or anything like that. But here, the tire degradation, 98%, 96%, it doesn't update live. I wish it did. But there's other apps out there and stuff like that. So, for us to say what do the graphics look like, I really think that they look really pretty good. The FPS is really good. it's a little bit different. The one thing that sucks is if I was to like let's say that we had like a 15-minute race, which a lot of these races are, and then I was to like get out of here because I wanted to quit and then join another race, that kind of interrupts the stream, and I'll have to figure out a way for that. But let's get in here. So every time you go into test car, it's an auto start for you, and you have to engage a pit limiter always. So this might be a little loud, okay? It's probably going to be loud. I promise I'll get a new ring light. Oh, really? Okay. Due to college and other stuff. All right. Well, hey, man, it depends. If you could, you know, if you have time, listen, Triangle, I know we all get busy, bro. He'll tell me that.
Disengage limiter.
Thank you, Gucci. So I keep this blue pit exit line on because if you do cross it, you actually will have to get a black flag and get the meatball. You have to come in and go into pit lane. But curving, curving, definitely different. The motors and the gearing are a little bit more realistic to me on what gears you would be in around what corners. I mean, you know, and the way that they sound, like you can really tell on the BMW. Really nice sounding GT3 car. That curb sound there reminded me a little bit of like how I heard Run Sport, and ACC probably has a better curb sounding to me. Unless I'm just so used to it that that's what I prefer. I don't know. I don't know what real curving GT3 sounds like, so I mean, first person. But like I said, guys, I just wanted to get, as I overshoot, I just wanted to get a stream out there real quick, just to let you guys see a little bit, and to let you know we're back. We're gonna have iRacing involved. We're gonna have the new season 4 coming up, and really cool stuff. Really cool stuff. So, and the coolest thing, honestly, is like the different car selections and all that. But the fact that I'm actually driving on LeMans that I haven't been at since Gran Turismo. And I mean, you guys can see here, like, as we go slow through the track, you know, like, you know what? Why don't I do this? This will just be a little bit better. So like when you come to a full stop, you can hit this button to hold down and it will bring you back to the pits. But differently from ACC, when you go return back to pits like that, you are not getting a new set of tires, and all that stuff isn't changing. So let's go here. Alright, let's see, with me shutting up here. And I wasn't pushing like crazy at all. I was just, you know, running through here, but let's see here. Something else that I noticed, just want to say real quick, the dynamic weather of the time of day is really cool because it will shift. You could do that in ACC, of course, but it takes a lot more work to get what you want, and iRacing has a really cool setup with that. The track changes, although they don't have rain yet, but there's a major update coming for iRacing, so that will be cool. Now look, if you stop and look in the distance here at some of the trees, all right, like I could play around with my graphics even more. I'm sure there's you know, other things I could do, but you could see that the trees kind of look a little bit better in ACC. Oh my God, holy shit. Happy New Year, JR, my man. Pots and pans, bro. What's going on, dude? Happy New Year, JR, bro. Dude, I was just telling the guys, I just had to do a test stream real quick because I haven't streamed in so long. Streamlabs was gonna delete my account, so I figured I got into iRacing. But JR, 2023 couldn't end soon enough. Unfortunately, we had to put Charmin. She went over the puppy Rainbow Ridge a few weeks back, but my basement got flooded just last week. My PC, my rig, all the electronics, thought it was ruined. So far, so good. So, yeah, man. I know, dude. I know it's coming. Rain's coming, bro. It's that, and the whole makeover,
The
which is
track
going to
temperature's
be
decreasing. It's now 41 Celsius.
so, which is going to make everything a lot more, dude. It's gonna make it a lot more insane, really, right? So let's just take a trip, and we'll end this after I go through like Mulsanne or whatever. I just wanted to, like I said, just do a quick stream and say hi to you guys. But let's check it out, and we'll go through some of the different views that iRacing has, which is really cool. But in my humble opinion, I believe that the gearing and that the way that the cars sound are a little bit more realistic, at least like in this car and the BMW that I've driven. Um, ACC I still would give an edge, but I'm learning here. I'm learning here. Yo, guys, everybody in the house, man. I know, guys, I love you all so much. I can't thank you all enough for stopping by. It's just so quick, and we're just going to be really quick. I don't even have a ring light because it burnt out, and I didn't want this to be my first stream of 2024, but I had to do it or Streamlabs was going to delete me. So here, let's check it out, guys. Let's check it out. JR, that's the other major difference I felt too. Let me just touch on real quick. The brakes, you're absolutely right. A lot of trail braking can make a lot of difference in here as opposed to ACC just smashing on your brakes. But one thing that I noticed, so I was in a race at Spa in the Ferrari. I came out of the bus stop when the tires were still a little cold on like the first two laps. I did a 360. I didn't hit any of the wall or anything like that. I did a 360, got back on track, and the car was a nightmare for the remainder of the race. Like I had to catch it through Eau Rouge. It was really fun because at certain times the car would like lose the end and all because of tires, okay? Only tires. Then, God forbid, I noticed too that like in the race, even though it's a short 15-minute race, that's like what 10, not even 9 laps around Spa, but as a driver doesn't take care of their car or their tires, if they're a little too hard, you'll notice in the race you'll start pulling and pulling and pulling from them, or vice versa. You're getting pulled on, pulled on. A little bit of damage, like the damage model, I think might be a little bit better because you get hit and your car now does not perform. It just doesn't perform. So those are certain things that I took out of it. But let's take yeah, a few laps after a spin. It must have been like it felt like 4 or 5 laps, but yeah,
The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 39 Celsius.
A lot of different things that happen in here, but we'll go through some of the different views and some of the different things. I'm really starting to like iRacing. I'm not saying I like it more than ACC. Don't get me wrong. It's something new to me, and there's a lot of options, but it's cool, guys. It's definitely a real legit cool sim. So here we go. Remember, this is like a slow, you hear that? The curving, I think, to me, sounds more realistic than ACC. But listen to the car, and the gears, I think, sound more realistic here. You hear the brakes, and not that you can't in ACC, but again, I think it sounds pretty good. I mean, like, and then you can go through. I like some of these. Well, you don't need to go. You just go here. I really like some of these different views. I mean, Shout out to Milan. Just a sick looking livery scheme for the 2024 Rockafella team. You got the A-Class of 3 and 3K. Yeah, my voice is going to be low over the car engine. I got to definitely play with that. Never streamed with iRacing yet, so fortunately most of the stuff matches up pretty well. But yeah, I definitely got to play around with that. I'm a C on the verge of getting to a B, but I could use some help with that too. That's yeah, the engine volume, yeah, for sure. I definitely want to mess with that. But let's check out some of these different views, man. Isn't C? This is a cool ass view. Not that ACC doesn't have this, but I like this kind of shit. You listen for the rest of the way. Tell me what you think. Just don't watch me go around the Porsche curves. Oh, what a horrible line, dude. Who's driving this car? But you can see the Ferris wheel. You can, I mean, like, the vegetation. I like the graphics. The graphics are good. You hear the curbs? So yeah, I mean, I honestly think that the graphics are good, and I think that the you got to get used to, like, definitely the force feedback and all that. Let me test. I was in. But yeah, we got to get used to the like, the thing is I was playing around with the force feedback and learning all that. But let me ask you a question, JR, before we get out of here, guys. And thank you very much. The time trial. So, yeah, you can't hear me talking over the car. That I definitely knew. I figured that for sure. But let me ask you a question though, real quick, JR. If I'm a C class right now and I go into the time trials, do I have to do a time trial that's a C class time trial in order to do that, to get credit for it? Because like right now my MPR is I'm at like I'm at like a 3.7, and it bumped me up to C class. I know if you get 4, it'll fast track you. But these Ferrari Challenge races I've been doing are ranked, but they're not MPR races. So 70 as full brakes. Oh no shit, really? But yeah, so that's what I'm wondering, bro. I mean, we could play around with that in the options and all that. But what's kind of cool about iRacing is as well is, like, you can click here, use custom controls for this car. So each car you go in that has a different set of force feedback, you can play with that. But yeah, so that's my question, man. Do I have to do C class? Now here's what's gonna suck. I hate to end it like this, but if it ends, it ends, and you're just gonna see like a black screen, probably. Um, I mean, most of the races that we would be streaming, it would be like a long time. We'd be in one session. But when you quit out of here, I lose. Like, if I quit here, you'll see that. But then you will not see the no, wait. No, it just has to be a time trial that counts. You could do 4 time trials instead of the M. Oh, okay. So like I could do the Ferrari Challenge race is D class or whatever can get in there. I could do that at Spa, or now it's Daytona now, but I could do whatever. It doesn't have to be the. You don't have to do a time trial for the class license for that track or that car combo or whatever. You could do any time trial, even if it's the Miata. You could do the time trial and it'll count towards that. I think I'm getting that from you, which is awesome. But what sucks is, so like, let's say we just got done with like a 15-minute race and it was like a quick race and we wanted to, you can't register for a race for like 15 minutes before the race actually starts. So if I actually end here and quit, so you get nothing there. You get nothing there until I would go back, and then yeah, you don't see, so you don't get to see this because I guess I'm not capturing it as a window. Oh, you did all your times in the time trials in the MX-5. Okay. Hmm. Man, guys, I wanted to show you something though, man. Like, let me just do this here. Let me just do this here. Um, it won't take me long. It'll take me 1 second here. Nah, actually, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. All right, we got to end the stream. You guys are just looking at me now. All right, I love you all. We will be back soon with like some actual content, proper racing and sound over this and all that, and then some ACC stuff too. Love you, JR. Love you, Bugs. Love you, Reaper, Trango, everybody. John, yo, John Stewart. I mean, honestly, dude, John is awesome, man. I can't believe that I didn't see that more recognizable. Forgive me for that, dude. But John's been playing iRacing for so long, so I can't wait to get involved with him. Love you too, bro. Love